hoping that we are not going to see a 4-1 victory from INnoVation. Now, looking at Bell-Shear Vestige LE for our next map of the series, let's introduce our players. Starting in the bottom right-hand corner of Bell-Shear Vestige LE, he is the dominant Zerg. Our red Zerg down 4-3-1. He is soO.
And his opponent still not wearing a shirt. It is the Machine INnoVation. And guys, I hope you realize I don't know if this is true or not. I have no idea if INnoVation is wearing a shirt or not. So don't quote me on that. Don't go to Twitter and tag me and then say INnoVation is not wearing a shirt. Because if you do, I will vehemently deny it, even though you guys to prove me wrong.
They probably already have the Twitch clips of it, Seeker. Sorry.
You're right. It's probably already up on Reddit. I'm pretty much done. You know what, Felipe? It was nice seeing me.
Now, if you would like to help buy INnoVation a shirt, absolutely go over and donate or use our code, which the chat mods will give to you, for our Matcherino page for this event.
Was INnoVation just a little too charitable? Did he take all his prize winnings in that SKTalk? Buy gifts for girls and his family members, so he can't even afford a shirt now?
I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're the best StarCraft player in the world, getting a bit too generous there.
Alright, so I do like what soO is doing here. Zerglings around the... And he avoided the Reaper's pathway and canceled or killed the SCV that was building the CC and delayed it. This is a great move from soO. A lot of Zerg players like to do this on Bell-Shear. This is why when you get that first Reaper out, you can't move right away. You have to move towards a different path and try to catch the lings while they're moving into your base. So soO did a great job of delaying the hatchery. Command Center. Wow, seriously, Felipe, I can't talk.
Now, soO, of course, going for a little more aggression, there is able to delay that hatchery and actually, or that command center. Wow, you got me doing it. Wow, Seeker. Wow. And get that reactor into the red, get it burning down, and that is all because of this map. Bell-Shear Vestige is such an interesting map. I like it a lot. It really changes up the Zerg style in this matchup. What do you think, Seeker?
Well, Felipe, earlier on, pronounce things too and say things wrong, and that just shows we're in sync, that we're getting there. You know, we're arconning it up because we're both messing up at the same time, right? So that's good for us. Oh yeah, no, that's good for us. That's good for us. But let's go ahead and talk. You know what we're seeing here, right? We're not seeing reactive Hellions. We're not seeing the Cloak Banshee follow-up. What we're seeing is something very different. He's got the medevac out. He's got Marines and Widowmine in his medevac. So he's going to do something a little different this game, which could be exactly what he was aiming for, because he knows that soO knows that he does the Hellion Banshee build a lot. So soO may be preparing for that build, but instead we're going to get something completely different here. Let's see if soO is probably prepared for that. He does...
Now, the Zerglings were right in position to stave off that medevac there. Did not quite get the drop that INnoVation was hoping for with those Marines and that Widowmine there.
Yeah, honestly, with this drop, since soO now knows that INnoVation is doing this, he should just fly straight to the third base, drop the Widowmine in the pressure, instead of trying to go for the main base of the Natural, because the main base of the Natural is just going to be way too well defended at this point. And we do see INnoVation going up to 3 CCs, going up to that 3 racks, the very same things that we've seen him do this entire time. So we're going to see, you know, a bit of the same things. We just don't see a Hellion reactor Hellion Cloak Banshee opening this from INnoVation, but we're seeing the players do, you know, very similar things. And now it's going to be up to both of these guys to figure out what is it that what do I want. How do I want this game to progress? And honestly, in INnoVation's case, after he established his third command center, he's going to have a very hard time fourth, because Bell-Shear Vestige is with the fact that it's very difficult for Terrans to establish a fourth base. It's so hard to defend, and you have to travel such a long distance to defend it. soO's definitely going to take advantage of that. and he's going to run his units around the map and keep hitting INnoVation from all sides. So INnoVation has to do the same thing he did on Autoground. End this game at the 10-minute mark.
We just got a $20 donation from Asker. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Big thank you to that. You are helping us support these players.
Thank you so much for your... Keep it coming. I know you love your money, but these guys deserve it. They work so hard and put on such fantastic games that, you like, Felipe, if I had $100 to give out, the first players I would give it to would be INnoVation.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more, Seeker. And speaking of INnoVation and soO, INnoVation is moving here, pulling those drones off the line and firing upon this hatchery here. A couple of corrosive vials going down, but it looks like INnoVation has dodged those and they are just landing on the Zergling. Ravagers getting taken out. Drones actually being forced to fight here. Mineral walking in there, trying to get a surround there, but it is just a little bit too much for soO to deal with. So many, not even so many Marines, just so well controlled are these Marines. Good transfusion on that Ravager. That Ravager is finally going to go down. A few Zerglings are here, but with this medevac support,